Welcome back to Really Haunted Places. Tonight's story takes you to haunted places in Virginia. Completed around 1771, Chatham Manor was once a thriving plantation visited by noteworthy guests such as George Washington and even Abraham Lincoln. This site is considered to be haunted for its role as the site of a slave rebellion and also a wartime hospital, but perhaps the most chilling tale is of a love story gone wrong. A young English girl was sent to Chatham when her parents disapproved of her suitor, who was able to sneak away to America with the girl. It is said that George Washington himself heard of this misconduct and had the young man arrested. The girl was sent back to England, never smiling again. She claimed on her deathbed that she planned on returning to Chatham, the only place she was ever truly happy. On the anniversary of her death on June 21st, she can be seen as a ghostly figure walking down to the river wearing white. This 223-acre park is the location of the country's third smallest national cemetery and is simply breathtaking. This was the site of the Battle of Bluff, which took place early in the Civil War in 1861. Today, it is the final resting place of 54 soldiers who lost their lives here. It's also said that some of these spirits continue to haunt the grounds of this national landmark, which also features reenactments. Staunton Train Depot has only really started to garner a spooky reputation fairly recently. However, it has quickly become one of the most haunted locations in Virginia. If you visit by day, all you will see is a charming and fairly welcoming train station. However, by night things are very different. It is not really that surprising that there are ghosts here, considering the fact that there have been several tragic events at the station. In 1864, it was burned down by Union soldiers and several people perished. There was also a mental hospital close by which had awful living conditions for patients, and some say that the ghosts from there have wandered into the station on occasion. There have been a wide variety of ghosts reported here over the past few years. Among them, there has been a little girl killed in a train accident, a Confederate soldier, several older mental patients, and a number of people believed to have died when the station was destroyed by a train derailment in 1890. This historic building was once a luxurious hotel, although it has since been renovated to accommodate senior living facilities. The 9-story building can be found on Fort Monroe and is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Legend has it that the top story of this building is haunted, which is why it has been closed to the public. One chilling tale is of a girl who was trapped on this floor when the building caught fire and was killed. Her apparition makes itself known still, whether she is heard banging on the walls or seen peering through the window. There is very little doubt that St. Albans Sanatorium is one of the most haunted places in the state. It is a popular spot for paranormal investigations, and it has been said that this abandoned mental institution has the highest rate of paranormal activity on the entire East Coast. St. Albans started out as a boys' school in 1892 before it was converted into a hospital for the mentally ill. The ghosts who haunt here include former patients, former staff, and a few children. It is said that one spirit in particular who haunts the building is a former staff member who keeps to the lower level and behaves aggressively towards females who visit. Princess and Country Club is well known in Virginia Beach as one of the area's most notorious haunted buildings. There are a number of spirits here, and the most disconcerting thing is that they are mostly malevolent, making the haunting here a little bit more terrifying. Among the entities that have been reported here are phantom men who chase people away from the building, and a particularly mean male spirit who wears a cape. However, not all of the spirits here are nasty. There is also a female spirit who is described as a bride and is usually accompanied by the sound of eerie old-fashioned music, drifting from the bar area of the country club. When the property was being renovated, construction workers also claimed that they could hear what sounded like the dining room being set up for dinner service, complete with jangling silverware and clinking glasses. This suggests that there are also spirits here who are former employees. The current Ferry Plantation house was built here in 1830, but the land itself has been inhabited since at least 1642. The house took its name from the ferry boat that used to run the Lynnhaven waterway at that time. Today, the Ferry Plantation house is said to be one of the most haunted houses in Virginia Beach, with as many as 11 spirits in residence. The spirits that have been identified here include a former slave named Henry, a female ghost named Sally Rebecca Walk who is mourning her lost love, and one-time resident and painter Thomas Williamson. There is also a lady in white who is thought to have died after falling down the stairs in 1826, and several victims of an 1810 shipwreck at the ferry landing for which the house is named. With so many spirits calling this place home, it is no wonder the property is deemed to be haunted. There is also supposed to be a ghost cat there, and there are a few rumors that there could be Native American spirits too, considering the fact that construction workers apparently disturbed a burial ground when the house was built. I want to thank you for watching. And until then, good night.